Hi guys, my name is Eileen, and I am here to talk to you about the power of identity and how I found my identity growing up with a twin sister. My story starts where many do, in the womb. My sister was originally baby A, and I was baby B. I say originally because after 9 long months, I decided to push my way out of the way and become baby A. And this started my long competitive streak with my sister. For the most part, me and my sister got along. We loved each other. We fought. Had a normal sister relationship. Growing up with a twin, though, is different. It's kind of hard to find out who you are. You're constantly debating who you are by what she isn't. So if my sister played basketball, I played softball. If she swam freestyle, I swam fly. And if she studied English, I studied math. And if you know me, I am awful at math. I suck at math, and I hate it. But I continued to study it because I thought that if my sister was going to do English, then that was what I needed to do. So as we grew older, I started to realize that we had very similar interests. And it wasn't until we started riding horses that I realized, this is something I love, and I'm not going to not do it because my sister is doing it. So I decided, there's something else I need to define myself by. And this is when I realized I was going to be the best at everything I did. And if that meant I was going to push people away and I was going to destroy relationships, that's how I was going to do it. Because I needed something to define myself. And I wasn't going to quit riding. So my sister would ride, and she would go, and she'd have a blast, and she would always disqualify. And at the end of the day, I'd come back and I'd be like, how do you do that? How do you come back and you're not irritated, you're not frustrated? And she'd tell me, I had fun. I went out there and had fun. And as much as I tried to do that, I never let myself put down that wall and let myself actually enjoy what I was doing, because I was defining myself based on how good I was. When we grew up, I constantly put this into different aspects of our life. I decided that if Maggie was going to be that person that was relaxed and calm, I was going to be that person going 100 miles an hour. I was going to do everything. It wasn't until we started growing older and our body started changing that this started affecting my health. When Maggie's body started to curve, I realized that my body needed to change too. I wasn't going to let us look alike. So it was then that I decided I'm going to be the skinny one. So I started restricting calories and over-exercising and focusing so much on my weight that I wasn't focusing on anything else. I kept losing weight, and I never was skinny enough. It wasn't until I was 15 years old that I was diagnosed with anorexia. I spent 4 years of my life in and out of treatment centers, hospitals, doctors' offices, constantly trying to find who I was. I can stand up here and tell you all about those 4 years of my life and how they impacted me and they matured me. Or I can tell you that if me, someone that's terrified of public speaking and a recovering anorexic, can come up here and talk to you about this, then you can too. Don't ever let someone tell you that you can't be what you want to be. Don't make yourself someone that you're not based on someone else, even if that is your sister. Be who you are. It's so typical for people to go through life creating a personality based on what they're not and based on what others want them to believe. Don't have a body because of society tells you to. Eat what you want, do what you want, be what you want. Eating disorders are actually one of the most common mental disorders that lead to death from young women 15 to 25. Eating disorders are not a joke. They're not a choice. They're not a decision. They're something to take seriously, and they're something to talk about. I can happily say that I can come home at the end of the day and eat a bowl of ice cream and not feel guilty about it. But I've gotten there because of the support of my family and my friends. If you need support, NEDA.org is a great place to find information if you're more interested. But eating disorders need our attention, not our ignorance. Thank you.